Yes, sure. In this lecture, we are going to discuss DC motors, how to interface DC motor with 8051 microcontroller. DC motor is one of the most important motor which we use in our projects, especially in senior projects when we want to control anything like robotic project, operating any motor. This most commonly we use it. That's why embedded in most of the projects here. So in this lecture, we will discuss how to interface DC motor with 8051. We will discuss its hardware. Secondly, how to do the programming here as well. So these are the two parts which we will focus here. Before starting here, DC motor, just see, we use DC motor. It is very simple. If we are connecting in this way, it is moving in one direction. For example, clockwise direction. If we reverse polarity, it will be in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, without using microcontroller, we can control it. For example, with battery cell, with anything, we can play with this one. Okay, in circuit, actually it is possible. How in programming? So we can use one of the possibility which we never use, just to make a basic concept. If we are using four switches, based on its condition, switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, switch 4, we can control this DC motor direction, clockwise or anti-clockwise. For example, see, if this switch is closed, switch number 1 and switch 4, current is flowing here in this path. So it is moving in clockwise direction. These two switches are still open. If we reverse this, yani, if you see, if switch 2 and switch 3 are closed, now current is flowing in the direction, so it is moving in anti-clockwise direction. But again, I am telling you, this is not the way of connecting DC motor. This is not practical way. Just to make it concept. And if you close four switches, this is for sure invalid and short circuit. This okay. Practically, how we connect DC motor with 8051 or any other controller, not simply 8051, any controller, we use L293 motor driver IC. This is dedicated edge bridge motor circuit. What is mean by edge bridge? See, sure, we are doing here, it is like an edge bridge, is it? Edge bridge. We are forming an edge bridge here. So with this motor driver IC, it is like an edge bridge circuit. What is the capacity here? Capacity is 600 milliampere. Okay, range from 4.5 to this volt. So enough voltage, enough this one. It is very good. What are the high noise immunity? Okay, ESD production, thermal shutdown, many characteristics. Before interfacing with 8051, let's see its circuit diagram and pin configuration here. Yes, sure, see here. First of all, L293, it is 16-bit mic IC. Okay, how many inputs are here? 4 input, 4 output. Here A mean inputs here. For example, this is first input and this is its output. Y is output here. Second A is input, Y is output. 3A is an input, Y is output. 4A, 4. So here it is. A is an input, and we can apply this one. En is also enable, but you know, enable we have to always, it is active high, so we have to always provide high here. For example, A is high. If you see this, yes, sure, see this truth table here. For example, if A is high, wherever A is here, either 1, 2, 3 or 4. If it is high, enable is high, output will be high. If it is low, it is high, this one. If it is nothing and it is low, invalid condition, high bit assisted. So this is here in simple, in general, it is 16-pin IC, some connections, necessary connection, you know, VCC, VCC enable pins are here. For us, most importantly, 4 input, 4 output. 1, 2, you can see pin numbers as well. Okay, for example, if it is here, pin number 2, it is for first input, pin number 3 is for first output. Now we are going, it's time to use this IC in between microcontroller and DC motor. So here it is the circuit. Bidirectional DC motor using 8051 microcontroller. Yes, sure, see. Here in the circuit, this is very simple. 8050 microcontroller. Here it is. It's the clocking circuit, a reset circuit with push button. Here two pins. Shall see here. Pin 1.0, pin 1.1. Okay. It is going to 2 and 7. What is 2 and 7? 2 is one input. 7 is also input. Where it is, you can see here. 2 pin number 2. This is first input. This is second input. What are its output? For 2, 3 is output, and for 7, 6 is output here. Yes, sure. For 2, this is the output. For 7, this one. So it's mean if it is high here, it will be high. 2 is high, 1.0 is high. It's mean here it is receiving input high here. This will be high, so it will move in one direction. On the other side, if this one is high, 7 is high, 6 will be high as well. Now, it's very simple. Now see what we are doing here. First of all, what we want to move here 1 second clockwise and 1 second anti-clockwise or counterclockwise direction. So we are setting here 1 here. So here if you see port 1.0, port 1, we are sending complete port 1. For example, this one, it's mean 1.0 will be high, is it? If we are sending this, it's mean 1.0 is high. If it is high, it is 3 will be high. It will move in one direction. Okay. Now it hold for some time, 1 second, then make it 0 previous bit. Now 1.1 high here. Yes, sure, you can see here port 1. Now anti-clockwise 1 second, and keep doing this one. Jump to main, keep doing this one. This is our delay subroutine here. So this program is very simple. By this program, what we are doing, 1 second clockwise, 1 second anti-clockwise. Now we want to do some controlled scenario. We want to control this DC motor by using switches. Okay, so we are using two switches, S2 and S3 here. S2, it is connected with 3.0, S3 it is connected with 3.1. So if I ask you here before discussing program, this is very simple as well. For example, what we want, if this is high 3.0, 1.0 should be high. 3.1 is high, 1.1. So what you can apply many ways, jump bit, 3.0, jump not bit, or CJNE we can use here. So if this is high, if switch 2 is pressed, it is moving in clockwise direction. If it is S3 is high, it is moving in anti-clockwise direction. So this is the program here. This is one of the possible way of doing this program. We are using here CJNE. What 3 we are using input here. Okay, initially we are making everything off. So we are clearing port 3, port 1. Okay, port 3, port 1, initializing everything 0. Then whatever is coming on port 3, we are comparing with, is it 3.0 is high, so we are moving port 3 data into accumulator and we are comparing with CJNE. For example, if it is not equal, jump to level high. If it is equal, it's mean move in one direction here. Move in one direction. If otherwise, compare this one. If it is not high, do this thing. So this is very simple, straightforward. So again, one thing, this is not only the way. You can use it with jump bit, jump not bit. Any method can be, you can use here to do this program. What is here? Microcontroller, as like before, motor driver IC. This is motor. Okay, and here we are using opto isolator here, just for one more protection. Okay, this is also one of the possible way. Okay, using transistor here. So this is here for this lecture. Okay, go through this one, try to understand. It is not difficult. Okay.